Gandalf the Great walking up. All set, 1950 meters. Starter lets them go from the 1950 meter marker. League of his own, Zap the Stars is going off to lead them. Eminence Day, Falcon is not is on the outside of runners. Then comes Modern Royal. They're followed further back by Personal Question, throwing its head up for Strider 2, and Gandalf the Great was taken out, was wide into the first turn with Friend of Freedom, and Friend of Freedom's giving the rider a hard time on the far side of the track, and they're followed by Night Tide, who's one of the back markers as they settle down to race, then Badge of Choice. Friend of Freedom now goes off to lead them, so Friend of Freedom has the lead, and that's leading it from Zap the Stars. Could the saddle have slipped? The horse is caught wide out on the track. Then League of His Own, followed by Falcon is Not. Eminence Day is back at the rail. That's racing about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Modern Royal on the outside, then Personal Question, Gandalf the Great, then Badge of Choice, and Night Tide's the trailer, 9 lengths off the leader. It's Friend of Freedom who leads them as they make their way now towards the 800 meter marker. Zap the Stars is back in second. Falcon is Not third, then League of His Own, Modern Royal. Eminence Day got 6 to go, then Gandalf the Great. Behind that Personal Question, Night Tide, and Badge of Choice is the trailer. Taking the turn into the home stretch, and Friend of Freedom's the leader. Zap the Stars, the first one to challenge. Behind that one there on the outside is Falcon is Not. They're followed by League of His Own, Badge of Choice. Eminence Day is towards the inside as they come to the 300 meter marker. Zap the Stars on the outside, Friend of Freedom. Falcon is Not. Eminence Day is under pressure. On the outside, Friend of Freedom. Zap the Stars is running on. On the outside, Night Tide's also running on late. But Friend of Freedom still finds more. And it's Friend of Freedom going on to score. Friend of Freedom won it. Zap the Stars, Night Tide, Modern Royal. Well, very difficult to tell, but Friend of Freedom was caught wide in the early stages, looked as though the saddle slipped. So when they interview this Des Egder's inmate, they'll tell us more. And the Gelding Boy Slew the Red found extra in the latter stages to win a length and a quarter from number 6, Zap the Stars. 7 the winner, Friend of Freedom. Second, 6, Zap the Stars. Night Tide, number 9, runs into third. Modern Royal, number 8, fourth. Then number 3, Eminence Day, and Falcon is Not. So we'll take a look at the head-on, and Friend of Freedom with the red cap, wide out, then went to the front. I saw Stuart Randolph looking between his legs. I don't know if the saddle had slipped or what. It looked as though it had, but in the latter stages just finds that extra from Zap the Stars with the red cap on the left-hand side. The grey Night Tide is staying on, and then Eminence Day, Modern Royal. Race time 121,82, and the winner of this race showing on the tote, number 7, 13 rand a win, 3 rand a place. Back to the studio.